remember around the beginning of the 80s, people started getting sick. I was being called the gay cancer, and people started dying. There was a newspaper in San Francisco, and the Bay Area Reporter, they published obituaries. We would all look at it every week and, sorry. Within a few years, they discovered it was HIV. But until then, we didn't know what was going on. You know, it was very scary. I got tested and I was positive. My name is Paul Edmonds. I've had HIV for 30 years, developed AML, and had a bone marrow transplant, and now my HIV and my leukemia are gone.
As people living with HIV are living longer, there is an increased risk of developing cancer, and the idea that you can potentially treat their malignancy and their HIV at the same time, it's pretty amazing.
He was diagnosed with myelodysplastic syndrome. It's a bone marrow disease, but then transformed to something called acute myeloid leukemia, and that requires immediate treatment. We started standard treatment. Unfortunately, it did not work, so we did a more intensive regimen for him, and again, it did not work, which at that time was kind of critical when you have 2 lines of treatment and leukemia is still not responding. So we put him in actually gentler treatment. He achieved what we call complete molecular remission. And then we started the process for transplant.
When I first met Paul, he was evaluated for a stem cell transplant for his leukemia. And it came to my attention that they found a donor who carried this rare mutation, which basically makes people resistant to developing HIV.
If a person has that mutation, it makes the virus unable to infect the cells. And then we started the process for transplant. And we were ready with Dr. Dictor to start withdrawing his HIV medication.
We monitored his blood every week to see if we could find any rebound of virus, and we didn't. Then we did even further deeper testing, and again, everything came back effectively negative. And so we've reached this point now, 4 years after his transplant, where we can't find any evidence of replicating virus in his system, and it gives me hope for what we might be able to achieve in the future.
This only happened to a few people in the world. I remember the Berlin patient, Timothy Ray Brown. There was hope for a cure for HIV. Big reason I even want to tell my story is, I want to bring some hope to people with HIV, and I want to remember all those we lost.
It's been the Berlin patient, the London patient, the New York patient, the Dusseldorf patient. And so what's remarkable was that this could be translated repeatedly in now the City of Hope patient.